Hello. Hold on, let me wake up my dog before it drives me crazy. Hey, wake up. It's time to teach people stuff. You gotta stop snoring. You gotta stop. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like a regular template setup from scratch. But I have one hand, so it's gonna be hard. So I guess I should teach you quick keys too. So Shift Command N, new tracks. Then let's just say I usually do 10 audio tracks, mono for vocals. Then 5. Then the down arrows. Wait, why is it not doing it? No. Oh. Command up and left and down, change all these. So I want aux and stereo, and I need more than 5. I need like 9. I need 10. I'll just do 10 of those too. So I got 10 and 10. So I can like set up. This is like if I was making. I'm showing you, bro. Fuck. I can't answer questions yet. I'm not reading. I hate you guys. I fucking hate you. Alright. So. I'm going to color the top one. Nope, I'm going to color them all. I don't want to do that. I color them this color because I like that color. And then option click to unselect all. Click this one. Top one's my tracking track. Key. That one's gonna stay going out, main out, or whatever your bus or whatever your output 1 and 2 are. Then down here are your auxes, and the first one's gonna go lead vocals, and then you go down one, you go down, you go down, you go down, you go down. You go down one. There it is. And then you go BGs. I'll keep it vocals. Then you go down one. All vocals. This is very exciting. So I'm gonna color. I color all my actual auxes, like my not FX ones. I color them red because that makes them stand out. And so, and you solo safe your auxes all the time. Which, hold on. So I go Shift Option. Nope, that's not it. Shift Command. Nope. Shift Option Command. Yeah, now they're all solo safe. So if you solo other stuff, they still work. Right? Then, so the first one, just like pick an arbitrary bus. So it's like the input's gonna be bus 45, 46. That means everything that's here that you want to go through that, you put out to 45, 46. So the first 5 tracks, select them all. I don't know how I'm gonna do this in one hand. Okay, yeah. Shift Option. And then make those go out 45, 46. See? Now though, all these are going out through, they're being routed through this. So I don't have to put plugins on all these. I can just put them on all the ones here because they're all lead vocals and they'll all be treated the same way. So I'll start putting plugins on this. And I always start with the SSL channel because I like it. Then I put this compressor on there because I like it. And then I put the regular de-esser on there because I like it. And that's really all you need to start. Everything else you put in afterwards, Everything else you put in afterwards should be done after you put the vocals on, because you don't know how it's going to act other than that. Alright. So, also, when you're setting up the session, you want this to be as low as you can have it and still work. And then you want your delay compensation to be anywhere between short and long. I'm going to keep it on maximum because I know I put a lot of shit on there. Right? And then you want to route all these vocals out to the all vocal one, which we're just going to make 4950. Right. And then these 4 audio tracks are going to be the background vocals. Right here. Nope. Right. And a shift option, make this go out 4840 or 4748. Yep. And then make this go out, or go in 4748 and out 4950. Where is it? Where are you? So now you have your tracking track, which is going to be here. It's the only track you track on. We call it tracking. And the input will be interface. Interface. Cool. Just pretend it's interface 1. So that'll be cool. And then I'll go out the main output, and I'll come back to that later. It's what you record onto. So like I can't do it because it's not letting me do it. Alright, we're just gonna go. IO. Okay, so, and then default makes just come back. Just default this joint, make that come back. Default this giant, make that go back. So now it should work. Troubleshooting and whatnot. So now it's mic line 1. So all my recording's gonna be done on here. And I'm gonna come back to this. And I usually have, actually I'll just do it right now, fuck it. So I usually have auto-tune first, and then you set the key. So say it's like, I don't know, D sharp minor. See, you guys, you know the guy has a deep voice, so you go low male, D sharp minor. Retune speed is how fast the auto-tune's working, so like all the way up is going to be like robotic. And then like here is going to be like where like someone like Rihanna will be like, because she can already sing, but you don't want. This is how much it lets you fuck up. So I usually leave it a little bit because I like the stuff to sound normal. Yeah, there are a lot of inventions. And I turn this all the way up, and I don't know what it does. But it sounds good. I don't read manuals. This looks like Pro Tools 7. No, it does not. You are wrong. It doesn't look anything like Pro Tools 7. You stupid, stupid person. Oh, hey. And then I rename my bus, like, lead vocals. So now you can see that they're all going to lead vocals. And then this is inputs lead vocals. And then I rename this, the output of it, to all vocals. Nope. There it is. And then change this. Rename this. BG vocals. And then, just for the sake of, I'm gonna have to do this weird. No. Option drag all these plugins so they're the first 3 are the same. So now the background vocals and the lead vocals have the same untreated EQ compressor. So what I do here before I start everyone, I don't know how the vocals are going to sound, but I know generally vocal EQs based on how I record, and for me based on like how I compress and shit. I'm not reading any of these comments, so I mean I'm not going to answer. So I like boost the highs, cut everything under like around 70. I cut a little bit at 4500 with like a little bit of a wide, dip out at like 350 with a super wide Q, and then shelf everything below 300, a couple of dB, nothing major. And that's like a basic vocal EQ that usually works on anybody. So then we go to this. I leave the input around the same, and I want to mix into it. Also, if you have a plugin, so like look at this. This is just noise. Turn it off. If you see any analog anything ever, turn that shit off. It's just noise. And I put like a threshold around here, because the way I record my vocals, that's going to make it hit like around 3 to 5 here. And then I turn the attack on 3, so it's just kind of in the middle. And I boost it like 3.5 dB, 4 dB, whatever, so that the vocal will pop out a little, enough, over the beat. And then for the de-esser, I put it at, what do I do, like 4800 with a notch, and I bring it down to like 25-ish. Oh look, I get to block someone. Nope. There we go. Block. You just have MIDI an 808. Okay. I don't like high pass. I mean, no, there is a high pass. Sorry, it's right here. I do both. It's on there. Okay, so going back up here. So I usually have autotune, and then before I add the beat, I usually raise the vocal up a little so that so I don't have to push the vocal on input, because this isn't affecting the vocal permanently. It's just affecting what you hear. Right? And so like this is basically all you need right now to have like a basic non-affected vocal recording. Now, obviously effects are important, so we go down below the all vocals. Oh, let me also add this. So this is your most important aux. Everything should go through this aux. We'll color it, I don't know, green for this. I don't normally have a green. I usually have like a different blue. So you solo safe this. Nope, that's not the command. Click to solo safe. Which means if you solo something else, it'll stay. Name it print. All caps. Print. And then give it a bus. Oh, I never put anything through the all vocals. Right. So all vocals, and then have it go out 51, 52, 2, which we will rename print. If I can use my hands. No! Rename print. Right? So it's going to print. Print's going out the main output. So everything's going to go through print, right? So now we have these effects auxes, right? So once again, always solo safe your auxes. So click them all 6 of these auxes, and Shift Option Command, click solo. They're all solo saved, right? Now Shift Option, make them all go out. Print, and now this is tricky. You Shift Option click the top one, and you can cascade all the buses. So I click it. Now it's coming in. Now this one's coming in 55, 56, 57, 58. They cascade down all the input. It's one click, and it does it all for you. See? So that saves you a little time, so you don't have to do them for all of them. And then I'm going to start renaming them. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm not going to start renaming them yet. So, start picking effects that I like. Reverb. Let's just do deverb on this one. Make it a short little guy. Little short haul guy. Make sure to put the gain back up. Leave it at 100 because it's an aux, so you're going to choose how much you send to it anyway. So that, and then I put an EQ after it. I like this one for these, and then I cut all the lows so it doesn't get muddy. Cut it around there. Boost, I always boost vocals at like, or I always cut vocals at like 40 something, so like I boost around there on the effects, and I kind of dip the high a little too. So that's like a little effects EQ that I put on all my effects. So that's like, so this is reverb 1, right? Right there. Boom. Reverb 1. Let's color these like a dark blue or something so that these stands out. You know these are the auxes. So, cool. Let's do some delays. And I do a shitload of delays. So like, first one's always an 8th delay. Phase, so that I could make it a little louder. High pass it, a little bit of low. Medium feedback, so it's not too crazy. Phase, yeah, I said wide. And then take the analog off because it's just fucking noise. Leave it at 100. Leave that. You might want to lo-fi it so it's a little distorted. Whatever. That's up to you. Then I'm gonna option drag this down to all these. So like the EQ's now on all of them. And then make another one. So now we're making another delay. Make a short delay. It's like a 16th. Maybe ping pong it so it's a little different. You want it to just kind of be like a little depth, so you make it a short feedback. I don't know. Fuck it. Next one. What should we do here? Oh, I like tape delays because they're kind of weird. So we have to do a slap. We have to do a slap delay. So like literally just pick the H delay again because I like it, and just go in classics. Where's slap? Where's the slap I like? Where are you? Whatever. All right, so you put it in milliseconds, and then you bring it down to like 80's kind of long, but I like it around there. Make the feedback because it's super quick. I don't really do that much crazy shit. Let me turn all that back, and then take the analog off again. So now you have like a slap delay, 8th, 16th, a reverb, all at your disposal. Yeah, I have to online bounce because I'm using Pro Tools 10. Then I like the doubler 2, and I literally just put basic doubler setting. I boost the highs, and I take out all the center image. So now I could send it to there, and all it is the side images. That's fine. I'm gonna leave this one up, and then the last one is like a deep voice. You go right back to the doubler. Where's it? It's in pitch shift, right? Go to the doubler 2. Literally, it's like a deep. It's like, I forget what it is. It says deep or some shit. Maybe it's Dark Fader's Big Brother. I don't know. It's something around here that makes it deep. I think it's Dark Fader's Big Brother. No, that can't be it. Dark Fader. Maybe that's it. I did turn off the original signal on the double. Oh, you could just click it? Leave it in there. I don't know, it's the same thing. What's the fucking difference? He's in the back, you can't hear him? Right. So, let's name all these. Naming's super important, you're an engineer. You gotta be organized. 8th delay. And then command down. What was the next one? 16th delay. Then command down. Arrow, so you keep going down. Slap. Delay. And command down arrow, and you go down again. See, like I'm naming all of them? See that? Doubler. And command down arrow. And deep. So I have all my effects ready to go. Right? And mine has more. Mine has another reverb, like a plate. Mine has a quarter note delay, a tape delay, as well. And some other shit. But, so like now, I'm not gonna, I guess I gotta fucking name these, huh? Just for the sake of, we've been doing it. Eighth. Ah, fuck. I fucked it up. Rename. Verb. Eighth. 16th. This is really hard with one hand, y'all. I would have been done like 45 minutes ago. Slap. Rename. Doubler. And rename deep. So now. Okay. Now everything is routed through the print. And what you do is you go to your auxes and you start adding your buses. So you have them all here. Now they're showed up. So you just go add the verb. There it is, reverb. Now if you want to send more reverb, you just turn this up. I usually start at around like, I don't know, in the low 20, in the deep, like low 20s. Maybe in the 30s, maybe I'll lower it a little bit more, depending on how strong the vocal is. And then go down again, add eighth delay. Throw that into like 32. And then it's like a cooking show. It's pretty cool. 16th. You just throw that like in the 40s. Like you barely want to hear it. And then slap delay. Slap, I always say fucking do this after. Always do this last because it'll fuck with the artist to hear that shit and if you fuck it up. Doubler, I never go higher than like 17 unless it's an effect. So I usually keep it around 23-ish just to start. Deep in like the 50s, maybe even the 40s until you can push it up later. So that's your lead vocal. All the vocals that you have now are going to have a little bit of all this shit on them that you drop into these tracks because all these tracks are going through this aux. And then, so now you have this, and now you have your tracking track, and on my tracking track, you obviously want the person to have the option of having reverb and having a little bit of delay. I always just put these two on there. Doesn't matter. It's whatever you want. And then put them up so they could hear them. Run tracking. I should tell the intern to set up a mic so I can show you. Right? And so now you have everything you need for vocal tracking. I gotta bring all these down to the backgrounds, but it's just gonna be a pain in the ass, so we're just gonna ignore that. So now, I'm gonna have to put it away from the screen. Control-Shift-I for import audio, and I'm glad you can't see this because a whole bunch of songs I'm working on just pulled up. Let's find a beat. Let's find a beat that I have in my downloads. I do not have a beat in my downloads. Let's go to fucking somewhere. Where is a fucking beat? Freelance desktop backup. It's a fucking beat that no one's used yet. Where's a beat? Where's a beat? Where's a beat? Where's a beat, please? Fucking kidding me. Alright, I'm gonna download a beat because I don't have any beats, apparently. Gmail. Ricky just sent me a beat, so let's find a new Ricky beat to rap on. This one's called Ragu. I think he sent me this. I'm just gonna download it. Download. Got it. Okay, got a beat. Go to downloads. And then you wanna, it says add, never add. Always it's like always copy or convert. Convert should always be the option for like an MP3. Never fucking just add because it doesn't add the audio file to the folder. It only fucking copies it in there. So now you have the beat. I move the beat to the top, right? And the first thing I do is go over here and lower it between 10 and 12 till it looks quiet enough. Because now you have space. Now you have space to put the vocal on top and to mix with it. Otherwise, you're already out of space. So go up here, bus, and you got the print bus somewhere right here. So now you got headroom. Okay, now obviously we don't have the tempo or the key, so you got a steel mixed in key like everybody else on the planet has. Mixed in key, right? Add files. Can't show you this because it will pull up other files. Never update because it ruins shit. Downloads. Ragu 5. Open. So now it's in here. Analyze. The beats in C sharp minor. Now I gotta hide it from you again because you're gonna see the things. And it tells me that it's the beat's 150. I always do everything in halftime, so it's 75 BPM. Math is hard. And now look, the beat drops at exactly 4 bars in. 4 bars in. Everything's lined up. You go here. There's C sharp minor, not D sharp minor. C sharp minor. Put it around here. Boom. Now, everything you're recording should work perfectly. You should be able to... So what you do is you hit record, right? And like... Oh, fuck, I don't have a fucking full-size keyboard. You hit 3, so you record. So I'm recording. Right? Cool, I recorded a take. Imagine vocals there. I never use so the quick key for switching through all the modes like shuffle, spot, slip, grid is option 1 2 3 4. So 1 2 3 4, right? Now if you do command 1 2 3 4, it switches through all these. I do not use the smart tool. I just drag this down, and now it's on these, which are going through this, which are going through all these, which are going to the print docs, and now you can mix shit here. So this is affecting everything. You go in and you say, I don't know, this whole beat needs a little bit of compression. You know, like people talk. You take that off because it's stupid. You bring this here. You option click this to go make it go back. You start with a slow attack on everything. Medium release. And you want to get like this much reduction on everything, because otherwise it's going to sound stupid. And that's how you start mastering stuff. And you just got to do that a bunch of times until you get it. And then, so like now they have the first line. And you go back to this mode. And you hit record. Now you want the next line. Wow, this rapper's amazing. And then you go here, you get the grid mode, zoom in, sorry. You option 4 to get the hand. Boom, now you got 2 lines. What? This is fucking crazy. Whoa. Now you record the next line. Oh, also, you want to drag this auto-tune down, so you option click it. You drag it down to all the tracks. You don't put it on the aux, because it's going to act differently when it's not doing each vocal individually. So now each track has auto-tune. They're routed through your EQ, your effects. You option 4 to switch, command 4 to switch back to this. Boom. So now you got this. You clean up the edges so that there's no extra whatever. And you fade. So now you cleaned up these regions. So now they are better and not worse. So like say there's like nothing there, so you clean that up. Oh, I'm clicking shit, I'm not telling you. So like S kills everything on the right side, and A deletes everything on the left side, and then you highlight it and hit F, and it fades it. You gotta have this activated though. If you turn this off, nothing works. Quick keys are important. If you don't use them, you are stupid and wrong. And the smart tool is for idiots. Any questions? Now I can read you. Are there any questions? Do you have questions? This is how I set up every session for the last God knows how long. Printing is better. Oh, and so when it's time to print. So what I do is I make a new track. Command right. Stereo audio track. Make the output of this whatever. 3334. Make the input of this 3334. And then I record. You name the track. Fart, boobs. So there it is. And then, let me turn this off. And then you record the track in. So I'm recording the whole beat down. And there would be vocals here, obviously. Now, printing is good because I can go Shift Command K, and now I have all the options for exporting that I want. Say somebody wants an MP3, that's fine. Say somebody wants a WAV, 48K. All that shit is fine because it's super easy to do it that way. And then because if you bounce it, you got to go back in there and bounce it again. Thoroughly, I EQ out sounds that I don't like, out stuff that I don't like. So like say like I have this and I don't like stuff, I go in here and I get the EQ. I do not boost a lot, I mostly cut. So say it's a little muddy, I'm cutting here. Say it's a little harsh, I'm cutting here, probably here. Say it doesn't have enough presence, I might boost a little here. Say it's not airy enough, go here, change it to this. Get this one and boost everything above 6K. Say it doesn't have enough body, go here and boost like 125, and it'll look something like that. And that's what I do after that. And then for background vocals, I always cut a little bit more of the body out, so I'll be like, oh, let me just cut this and then dip that out. And I also might dip a little on the high end so that they don't stand out so much and get too airy. But I don't really do that anymore. That's what I used to do. But, you know, life is silly. No, this template, I just showed you how to make it. You make it. What the hell are you talking about? I'm not going to post this. You make it. Okay, so now I'm going to put this down for a second and delete everything, and then I'm going to import. So you save a template. Now you save a template also. Before you pick the auto-tune, before you change anything, when everything's blank, except for maybe this stuff right here, when everything is blank, you save it as a template, and then that way you always have it, and every time you start a new session, you import it, you turn up all the auxes, and then you set the auto-tune and the tempo, drag this shit down, set these, and then you should have a clean sounding vocal immediately. I never push higher than an RMS of like -7. Unless I've like really killed a mix, it's really hard to push it past that without it sounding kind of crazy. I just showed you a whole bunch of Waves plugins. Getting so angry. My favorite mic is the one that I'm using at the time. I could show you how to use the harmonizer if I recorded anything. I did record something. What is that? Fucking dude, bro. Where's that stupid shit I did the other day? Ice JJ. So here's an Ice JJ fish session. I've been working all day, y'all. I'm kind of stressed. Release days and shit. So here's my template with all, looks very similar. See, there. These are the first three. Then I added these. These are my auxes. See, still very similar. My print track. Everything I showed you is what I actually use. Let me mute the beat for you.
What's up, everybody? I'm about to do this Drake song.
Mute the beat.
The only reason I'm about to do this is because so many people didn't add.
And then here's the harmony engine. So you have to kind of know music at this point. This is where you have to get musical, and you have to know basic music theory, right? So I know the chord, I know the keys. So for this specific situation, I chose chord degrees because I wanted to pick the degree of A major that I wanted. The dominant 7th chord. This is what Bon Iver uses. Bon Iver, whatever. I turned the naturalization and the transition rate to 0 because this dude cannot sing. And then I go in and by ear am leveling out. I took out the lead of it, because I doubled it. It's in there still. See? I took out the lead. Kind of makes it a little bit more robotic sounding too. And then I just level it out to where the notes sound cool. See? It kind of turned out fire, honestly. And then here's it with the beat. Yo, there's no rules. I don't only subtract a BQ. I'm just saying, as a general idea, subtractive EQing works way better. Oh yeah, it's a send sadness.
What's up, everybody? I'm about to do this Drake song. The only reason I'm about to do this is because so many people didn't add.
The print outputs to the main outs, but then when I print it, I put it to a bus, and then I make an audio track where that inputs the bus, and then record it down.
What's up, everybody? I'm about to do this Drake song.
So this is what your music should sound like. And this is like a phone recording, so.
Say fuck it. Mark this one off the list.
Oh yeah, I can show you how to use autotune. That's tight. Alright, so let me take the track and fucking make it inactive real quick, because it keeps unmuting itself for whatever stupid reason.
What's up? always on you. Yeah, everything that I see, I want you.
So I have auto-tune effects on there, and I have it all the way up because he can't sing. So I had to do this in Pray. So I'll bypass this and bypass this and just have it dry vocals or mixed vocals without with just reverb.
They love me motion endlessly. I can't get over you. You left me my.
Oh, sorry. You can also hear the harmony effects in the background still. So. So I had that in the background, just for funsies. But it's super quiet. You see how quiet it is in comparison? Solo this.
But you were so different from me.
Right? So I unbypass this first one.
I want your high love emotion endlessly. Cause you're a good girl, you know it.
So it's still bad, right? He's in the right key, but it's still bad. Right? That wasn't good. So let me make this unbypass this, make it active. So now we have regular auto-tune. I have it on a slow speed with a little bit of humanize, and not slow, but a medium speed. And now
endlessly, I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want your high love emotion endlessly. Cause you're a good girl, you know it.
I mean, it's still bad. Like, it sounds good in context, but it's still pretty bad. But it's decent. It's not unlistenable. Then Sab sent me a 2-track instrumental of the song, and you know how you could hear the beat in the background because he was just singing on it, right? So I just went in and I matched up where the beat drops. I just went here and like lined it up to here, and then it all lines up really easily because you just go by transients and shit and stuff and things, and so you get this.
What's up, everybody?
I don't want to hear him talk, so we'll just go to the end of the song. So I use Auto-Tune 5 because it's 0 latency. Auto-Tune Live is the same, but it's kind of like Evo. And you notice there's no like fucking choosy button up here, and there's not a lot of crazy shit. It just does the job. And I've been using it for so long that I literally, like, I could hear the difference in like one number on here super easily. People just like to ask me about the word sidechain. I don't think they know what it means anymore. They just want to say the word. Just like sidechain. Engineers know that word. Fucking sidechain shit because it's stupid and doesn't really do much except for make the song pump weird. Shows how to sidechain. Why don't you just pick a better 808 and a better kick drum that sound good together instead of having to make them push each other out of the way for no reason? Like, sidechain is an effect, man. Like, that's something you do for effect. It's not to help you so you don't have to EQ shit. The only people that should be sidechaining are, like, washed out and EDM dudes who are, like, trying to get shit to pump. Or, like, when they sidechain, like, the guitar and, like, the hi-hats and shit like that in, like, Prince songs. It's an effect. But for mixing shit, it's kind of silly. And way overdone. Like, I've done it a few times because like the kick and the 808 were like the same frequencies. But if you tune your kicks and you tune your 808s better, you're gonna be fine. That's a production thing. When I have to sidechain, I get pissed. I usually just send that shit back. I'm like, I don't want to do this. Wait, hold on. I can show you this song because Oz said I can show people it. I did this mix. I don't think it's gonna get picked because Nave mixes himself, and he does a good job, and he likes his sound, which I can't argue with. But I like what I did with this record, and it's a full mix. So I'm gonna play it, parts of it. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna show you shit because this shit pisses me off. So I'm just gonna log off because I'm upset now. I did mix that record. I hate my life. I'm thirsty, you guys. I'm gonna go get fucked up. See you guys later.